My fellow Americans, I'm coming to you today to discuss the developments with SB 1070. I've been holding off a little bit because I was hoping that there would be some news to report on whether or not the judge adjoined the law or whether or not she struck it down completely or said let it stand. We're not at that point yet. That's kind of disheartening to me, but at the same time, I'm kind of understanding what she's doing. Right now, she's heard 3 cases. One filed by a police officer from Arizona. One filed by the NAA, a class action suit rather, filed by the NAACP, the ACLU, SEIU, and several other civil rights groups, quote unquote civil rights groups, as well as illegal and legal aliens. And then there was the Department of Justice case. Each time Judge Bolton ruled, well, actually she didn't rule. Each time Judge Bolton said she would take the matters under advisement. From what I've heard and read, she gave both sides a pretty rough time about certain things. There's some reports that she may require the state of Arizona to rewrite portions of the bill, but that she'll let it stand. Now I just want to make it clear that as far as I understand, and I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a judge, the Judge Bolton in this case has 3 options. She can let the law stand as is. She can strike down portions of the law, or she can strike down the entire law. Now, I'm hoping that she doesn't strike down the entire law. Striking down portions of it, within reason, maybe I can be accepting of that. Well, I'd have to be until the case goes up for appeal. Now, if the DOJ loses their case, chances are that they're going to file an appeal and ask that there's an injunction filed waiting for the appeal. So far, Judge Bolton has not granted any injunctions on the law, which is a good thing. The law goes into effect in 4 days. On Thursday, the 29th, the law becomes active. So, Judge Bolton has really until then to stop the law from going into effect, if she's going to. You know, I'm hoping that she lets the law go into effect and we see how things go. Now, our illustrious Attorney General, Eric Holder, has stated that he's going to keep an eye on the law if it does go into effect and watch for racial profiling. If he sees racial profiling, he will file another lawsuit. Look, if there's racial profiling going on and that violates the law, by all means, bring it up. Show what's happening. Okay? Unfortunately, I think Eric Holder's definition of racial profiling is going to be the fact that most of the people who get deported from Arizona are going to be Latinos. They're going to be Mexicans. They're going to be from Central America, some kind of Latino culture, Spanish-speaking culture. They're going to get deported, and it's going to be predominantly Latinos. Why is this? Well, predominantly, the illegal immigrant population in Arizona is Latinos. The predominant illegal population in this country is Latinos. Now, does that mean that I don't like Latinos? No. As a matter of fact, I have several friends who happen to be of Hispanic descent. Okay, so I'm not saying we got to deport everybody that immigrated to this country, because quite frankly, we're all products of immigrants. However, my grandparents and your ancestors too, most likely, came to this country legally. They did things the right way, and now we have people coming to this country illegally, and they're expecting all the benefits that the legal citizens have. And as a matter of fact, some of these illegal immigrants are getting more benefits than we are. It was estimated in Massachusetts that illegal immigrants are costing this state roughly $500 million. That's million with an M. That's $500 million. That was last year. This year, the numbers will probably be higher. And next year, the numbers will be even higher than that. Okay, this country is in dire straits right now. Our economy is not doing that good. And we're spending billions of dollars on illegal immigrants. And that's not right. And people go, oh, they're doing the jobs that regular Americans don't want to do. Bull. That is a crock of bull. Regular Americans would do the jobs if the jobs were available. Quite frankly, they're not available. So, we need to make these jobs available. We need to get the illegals out of this country. Arizona's doing the right thing, people. Okay, they're standing up and they're fighting for the sovereignty of this country and the protection of the citizens of Arizona, and fighting to keep the economy of Arizona, or fighting to make the economy of Arizona stable. Okay, Arizona spends a lot of money on benefits for illegal immigrants. And I know there's people out there going, oh, they can't collect this or that. They do it every day. They get welfare. They get unemployment. You know, it happens. And it's not right. They get free health care. Now, how many people out here get free health care? I know I don't. So, why should an illegal immigrant get free health care? Okay? We can't allow this to keep up. Alright? We need to support Arizona in their lawsuit. And we need other states to file similar laws. Now, from what I understand, there are several states who are currently waiting on similar legislation as Arizona's. And I believe what they're waiting for is to see how this court case goes and see whether or not the federal government realizes that the states do have this right. So Arizona took the first step. Other states will follow. We need every state to follow. Okay? Elections are coming up. If your governor is up for re-election and he does not support the Arizona immigration law, then he doesn't support your freedoms. He doesn't support the sovereignty of this country, and he needs to go. I don't care if he's a Democrat, Republican, Independent. It doesn't matter. If he doesn't support the sovereignty of this country and isn't worried about the fiscal security of your state, you need to vote him out. That's what we plan to do here in Massachusetts with our governor, Deval Patrick. We plan to vote him out because he doesn't support a ban on illegal immigrants. He supports giving them money, giving them benefits, and giving them registrations to their cars. He wants to give them driver's licenses in the state of Massachusetts, and we need to stop that. So November is coming up, people. Get out there and vote and make a difference. All right? Take care, and God bless America, people.